Good morning, dear students. Chapter 5 Acid, Bases and Salts I have completed, and today I will start new chapter. Name of the chapter 16 is the water, a precious resource. Introduction. You are aware of the importance of water for living organism and what happens if either there is excess of water, flood, or there is an acute scarcity of water, that is a drought. So in this chapter we will be studying about the various forms of water in nature and also the effect of scarcity of water on the life of plants as well as our own. So water, as you know, is the important essential component of life, and it is essential for the sustenance of life. Life is impossible without water. We know that water is very important for us and it is used for bathing, cooking, drinking, agriculture purposes, and without water life is impossible. We can't imagine life without water. So water is a precious resource, and if we will waste water, if we will not consume water, then it is not good for the future. So water makes up about 70% of body weight and plays a vital role in the metabolic reactions taking place within a body, and it acts as a universal solvent. And you know that water is required for many purposes like drinking, cooking, cleaning, crop irrigation, navigation, generation of hydroelectricity, and industrial needs. And you know that there is a scarcity of usable water in large parts of the world, and you will be surprised to know that only 2.6% of the total water resources of the world consist of fresh water found in rivers, lakes, streams, and ponds. And it is the fresh water which is fit for drinking, irrigation, and other uses. The rest 97.4% is found in the oceans, which is unusable. We know that most of the water present in the ocean which is unusable because it is salty in nature, so it is we can't use for the agriculture purposes and for the daily activities. So only 2.6% of the total water resources of the world consist of fresh water, which is present in the river, lakes, streams, and ponds, and which is it is good for the drinking, irrigation, and other uses. How much water is available? As you are aware that about 70% of the earth's surface is covered with water, and of the total water available on the earth, almost 97.4% is found in oceans, and only 2.6% is present in the rivers, lakes, ponds, ice caps as groundwater and in the atmosphere. And it is only this 2.6% water which is called fresh water that is fit for human use, and water present in the ocean seawater is not fit for human use. And there is an acute shortage of usable water, dry traps, long queues for water, protest marches for demanding water, especially during summer, are a common sight in big cities. So collect information, articles, and pictures on the water shortage from the newspapers and magazines, and paste the articles, pictures in your scrapbook, and discuss the information so collected in the class with your friends and class teacher. And the United Nations has recommended that a minimum of 50 liters, about 2.5 buckets of water per person per day is required for drinking, washing, cooking, and other daily needs. Do you get this much water? So March 22 every year is celebrated as the World Water Day. March 22 every year is celebrated as World Water Day. And water is known as the elixir of life because of its importance in sustaining life. Now, forms of water in nature. Recall water cycle which you studied in class 6. Water circulates in the water cycle in three forms: solid, liquid, and gases. And snow and ice solid form is present in ice caps or snow covered mountains and glaciers, and liquid water is present in oceans, rivers, lakes, and under the soil underground. And the gaseous form is the water vapor present in the atmosphere. Water in nature occurs in two forms, that is the surface water in lakes, rivers, streams, and oceans. Surface water present in the lakes, rivers, streams, and oceans, and underground water or groundwater in wells and springs. So till here you will take revision.